Hi, fire signs. How y'all doing? It's late 30. So y'all know it's chill season. It's late 30, okay? Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Lulu. I just did the water signs and now I'm acting up. Okay. Calm down. All right. Thank you so much for your likes, shares, subscribes, and comments. Thank you for your love and support. Port. Okay. Any information that you need is in the description box down below. The 90-day journey to mindfulness is available on Amazon.com. That information is down below. Please remember to subscribe to my website as well as download the free tools that we have in the academy. Okay. Now, what information do you have for my beautiful fire signs? And check out the new moon conversation, that same outfit. It's over there. Now, what information do you have for my beautiful fire signs, please? Ooh, sacral. It's the sacral chakra. Okay. This has a lot to do with, okay, so I think that somebody got this last month. Don't matter. This has a lot to do with how you nurture, who you nurture. How do you nurture yourself, fire signs? What is a nurturing energy to you? What is it that you expect from other people? What are people expecting from you here? Because I really feel like this is two different people. I feel like this is two different people. Unless, you know, you got issues with one of your wrists. One of your wrists is swollen. Okay? Up here by the think knot. Okay? Okay, so at any rate. Ooh, that's heavy. Heavy. Real heavy. So heavy. From the book of Uchaman. Now, this is a 17, right? This is the opening, right? I feel like this is the opening yourself up to the divine feminine. This is yourself opening up to sorry y'all, let me mute that. This is opening yourself up to your individuality as well. You may even be trying to declare your independence in a relationship, right? But there's some heavy energy here, some very heavy energy. I feel like there is something that may have been weighing you down. You may even have issues with the right side of your right shoulder, your right arm. I feel like there may be a boil under here. This is heavy. So we're going to stick to this side of the story. And we'll see if this other side of the story has something to say. I feel like this heaviness is something that has been around for quite some time. This may be something that you pushed back and healed and worked on other stuff. And you know, you just kept cycling out with this heaviness, right? You want to be mindful of how you approach this. Because I really feel like this has a lot to do with blockages, or maybe causing blockages, not only in your everyday life, but you may have pushed this back so long that it's causing blockages in the circulation in your body on this side. I'm going to leave it at that. I'm not a doctor. This is very heavy. I also feel that this has been so heavy that you may not have been able to sleep. You may not have been able to... there's a heaviness when you sleep. A heaviness when you sleep. Make sure really quick, I can't ring my bell, okay? Make sure really quick before you go to bed that you know, or whenever you get a chance, I need you, I'm asking, I suggest you cleanse your room, you cleanse your bed, something about cleansing the as well. Okay, I don't get cleansed ceilings. I don't think I've ever gotten it, not that I can recollect. There's something about cleansing. You may even need to cleanse your crown, if you can. Cleanse your ori. Because this heaviness has a lot to do. It's like it's like you're on the verge of making a decision. You're on the verge of getting some type of wish fulfillment. You're on the verge. Something is holding you back from your past. Okay? Something is holding you back from your past, and it's so heavy on you that it's kind of hard for you to acknowledge it. It's kind of hard for you to pull it apart. It's like you don't have time to dissect it because there's so many parts to it. Just start with one little part right there. Because what I'm getting is so... Okay, let me stop saying it's so heavy. Because it's only as heavy as you see it, not feel it. It's only as heavy as you see it, perceive it, right? Because everything is doable. Y'all fire signs. I mean, come on, something is behind you, right? Something is like, this is something that used to be a motivating force. Now this is something that really keeps you stuck in a certain space. It's like your back is up against the wall. Let's go ahead and start clarifying. So I'm clarifying this hand over here before I clarify that hand over there. Okay. This has a lot to do with resonant souls and what resonates with your soul. Whatever it is, something new is coming about here. You may even realize the way that you deal with certain things has a lot to do with how you were brought up, it may have been the feminine in your life. You may take on a lot of their traits. And now the things that you thought that you worked through and cleared out, there's this thing that you were supposed to look into, and now it's at the forefront. It's at the forefront of your awareness. What is this going on over here? Oh, that is the Yoni Mudra. I don't know if y'all got that. Somebody got that last month. Sharing. How you share yourself. This is the Queen of Wands. Right? I believe that's the Queen of Wands. Yeah. So, whether you're a man or a woman, but the way that you show up at work, the way that you show up in the world, when it comes to how you are, how you're perceived, and there's something that you've been holding back. It's like you haven't been able to be yourself because of this, right? Your true and authentic self. You haven't been able to do it. Now it's time for you to look into it because it's very, very significant in your growth. It's like you prepare a table for many, but then when it comes to a table being prepared for you, people are looking at you like, okay, give us the money to prepare the table. Like, wait. I don't think so. Clarify this Queen of Wands, honey. Told your ass, stressed out. You tripped out. Look at you. Got all this stuff going on. Need to assess each and every one. One by one. Look at the monkey down there. Ain't that about a bitch? He got the monkey on a leash, or he thinks, but the monkey is backstabbing. You got 3 legs, so maybe it's a little bit of Sagittarius. If it's a Sagittarius, somebody done already tripped you off one of your legs. Now you got 3 legs. Now somebody trying to take your other leg. Now you just gonna have 2 legs. I don't know what that's about. I don't want to see no Sagittarius get mad. If you are but for all in all, with this 7 here, being stressed out, confused, trying to, keep fire blowing and going for so many other people. She presenting. I have this, and it's stressing me the fuck out. I do this, and it's stressing me out. Okay? It's too much to handle. Look at y'all red in the face, stressing out. I want to talk about it because it just looked like, you're going to cause yourself some heart conditions or something with a stroke or something like that. You need to be careful. You need to be mindful because you're even about to burn yourself. Don't trick yourself out your own position. Because that little monkey about to try to trick you out your position. Everything, the whole motherfucking thing about to fall if you don't get in tune with what needs to be in tune with. If you don't work on what needs to be worked on here. Again, this has a lot to do with the divine feminine, or the evolving into the work that needs to be done here. But overall, this has a lot to do with the birth mother. This may have a lot to do with female issues that you may have as well. This has a lot to do with a lot to do, because you may have been, more in your masculine and not balancing those on a regular. You've just been balancing looking like, or balancing making things, keeping all these things going and showing and growing, and you forgot about the mental health, the spiritual health, the physical health. You forgot about those things. It's like, as long as I feel good, I know I'm good. Like, no, that don't mean it. Clarify these cards, honey. Clarify this monkey. Clarify this monkey. What is it? Who is this monkey? It's someone that you think that you got them right where you want them, or it's someone that you think that you trying to handle them with a long hand. They call it a long handle spoon. There may be someone that you're trying to handle with a long handle spoon, and you're like, I can keep my foot on their neck, or I can keep I just keep them away from me and just handle them accordingly, not knowing that they still are close enough to you. You think that they are far away, so far away that they're not a threat. This thing is more than a threat. This damn monkey is about to poke the balloon that you are standing on. And why are you standing on a balloon? On thin ice, baby. Clarify this monkey. What is this monkey, honey? And he's tiptoeing. Both of these cards are tiptoeing. I forgot what the rainbow is in this deck. But, yeah, both of them are tiptoeing, right? This monkey is someone who you feel like played a part in your life just for that moment. They were just in my life for that season. If I need them, I'll call them. If I need them, I'll do this. This monkey, if you don't watch your step, this monkey can destroy everything that you have going on. If you don't watch your step, if you don't be mindful of the direction that you are going and how you are going, this monkey can remove the ground from under your feet. Everything that you work for, everything that you are working toward. Let me see here. Clarify what fire signs. Clarify what fire signs need to work on. What information do you have for them? 5 of Swords. The way that you handle conflict, the way that you the way that you handle conflict and disagreements, it's time for you to look into that, like the conflicts within as well. Like I said, whatever this is learned behavior. This is something that, a lot of people probably told you, like, hey man, this, that, and other, whoop, whoop, whoop. And it's like, oh no, you're tripping, and you may have blamed a lot of things on other people. But look, this has a lot to do with being very competitive, especially when it comes to words. But I'm telling you, that monkey want to win at all costs. So this may be someone in your environment that you really need to, they may be triggering you or bringing up something. They may be someone who came into your life to show you about how you deal with people and these types of people. Page of Cups in reverse. Someone that may have been rejecting change, doubting their intuition, thinking they got it all together, telling people they are right when they are not. Floating like a butterfly, stinging like a bee. Needing to move from moment to moment with gentleness, ease, and grace. This may even be emotional immaturity, someone acting out. This may even be someone who pokes the balloon when they are drunk. They may spill the beans when they are drunk. They may say something or do something that brings everything down, and you may have to go do damage control because of what this person did or will do. Clarify whatever you need to, honey. What do they need to know over here? Gave us 2 cards, like they said. Some of you may be in that space where you are very restless, you're feeling unfocused, you may have a lot on your mind, and instead of dealing with what is on your mind, the thing that keeps coming up, that keeps haunting you, and you're like, no, I should really focus on this. This is more productive. No, busying yourself with things that have nothing to do with what needs to be done. This is Knight of Swords in reverse. There may be a lot of burnout here that you're not paying attention to. You may even have a heavier moon phase than normal for the past 3 to 4 months because you've been doing a lot of things. May have even been 7 months. I also feel here that, you know, you've been very impulsive and now you're realizing that caused a lot of conflict in your life. A lot of burdens in your life. You may have even been having a lot of lucid dreams, and you are in a space where you don't even want to dream. You don't even want to allow yourself to dream or go into a space where you can get the clarity that you need. You see, Nine of Swords, anxiety, worry, fear, depression, nightmares, a lot of inner turmoil here because you ain't took time out to really, you know, face what needs to be faced when it comes to your desires. Because a lot of you may be chasing things that you don't even need to be chasing, doing things that you don't even need to be doing, things that you could possibly delegate, ask for help. I think it's Leo that uses like, no, I got it, I can do it. And like, your heart is so big. Your heart is big, but you don't want to block it. All right. Now then, what information do you have for my beautiful 5 signs? Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands in the reverse. You may be dealing with someone who is, this could be you. I don't know. I don't know you. It's general. It's massive. But you may be dealing with your codependent issues or someone who is codependent, right? You may be dealing with someone who needs to reestablish their sense of self. I feel like it's you. So this is you. Moving into this energy. Moving into this Queen of Wands in reverse is very important for you. Because now you're about to see the truth of this heavy energy that kept coming up, right? Because that's what we're breaking down. This Queen of Wands in reverse has a lot to do with cowarding, okay? Cowarding to the actual responsibility by busying yourself with things that don't even matter. Look at all these candles going all different ways. You're going to burn up the village. Bitch, I'm moving. I'm moving. Y'all can move over there by the 5 signs. I'm moving for a while because I don't know what they're doing. Who are you? What makes you who you are? Do things make you who you are? Do other people's opinions make you who you are? Outside validation, is that what makes you who you are? Being able to be the person who does it all. Like, what makes you who you are? Because this is time. It's time for you to reestablish a stronger sense of self, create boundaries, and realizing your limits, your limitations, and setting new limitations, right? Stepping outside the boundaries of always being a giver, always being the one that's taking care of everyone, but not allowing anyone to take care of you, or even knowing what that means, right? Clarify this Queen of Wands in reverse. It's time for a change. Wheel of Fortune. It's time for a change. You can't keep going on the way that you have been going on. It's time for you to open up to something new. And even with this is you with the 17. This is you going into independently, okay? It ain't nobody but you, God, your guardian angels, your spirit team. It ain't nobody but y'all, baby. Going into this self-assessment. Self-assessment, self-realization. And then it moves into an 8, and then it's going to, boom. You release all of that burnt out, pent up energy in your sacral. Okay? You cleanse it. You release it. You remove it. You get it away from you. Okay? You get it away from you. Get away from me with that, Apollo, from the Book of Phaedra Poets. You get it away from you. You are now realizing your new limits because something just kept your back up against the wall, and it had a lot to do with your growth. It had a lot to do with you disregarding what needed to be, like, evaluated. I need you to look at that, they said. clarify this Page of Cups in reverse about this rejecting change and not using their intuition, not following their intuition, not wanting to work on their emotional maturity. Dream state. This is that balance. And see, now we'll go into the other part of this, right? That has to do with another person. Bringing balance.